Dear Starseeds of Gaia, many people are reporting these symptoms across your world, and the magnitude of what unfolds before you demands your immediate attention. The physical manifestations coursing through your vessels at this very moment represent the most significant evolutionary leap your species has undertaken in millennia. Every dizzy spell that strikes without warning, every tremor that ripples through your energetic core, every wave of inexplicable heat that floods your consciousness, carries the signature of transformation beyond your current comprehension. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I come before you now because the symptoms you experience are not random occurrences, but precise indicators of your dimensional ascension. The dizziness that overtakes you without provocation serves as the first herald of your expanding awareness. Your physical vessel suddenly loses its familiar orientation because your consciousness refuses to remain confined within the narrow parameters of third-dimensional perception. When you lie peacefully in your resting space, and the room begins its inexplicable rotation, your inner equilibrium struggles to reconcile the gap between your soul's elevated frequency and your body's dense molecular structure. This disorientation occurs because your energetic system continuously recalibrates itself to accommodate increasingly sophisticated levels of cosmic information flowing through your being. Your nervous system operates within established boundaries that suddenly prove insufficient for the volume of light data streaming through your consciousness. The spinning sensation manifests when your awareness expands beyond the confines of linear space-time, creating a momentary disconnect between your soul's unlimited nature and your physical form's perceived limitations. Each episode of dizziness signals another quantum leap in your vibrational capacity, marking your progression toward multidimensional consciousness. The physical mechanics of this phenomenon involve your inner ear's struggle to process multidimensional spatial information that your expanding consciousness now routinely accesses. Your vestibular system, designed to navigate three-dimensional space, encounters difficulty when your awareness simultaneously occupies multiple dimensional coordinates. The confusion experienced by your balance centers reflects their attempt to orient your physical form within reality parameters that exceed their original programming specifications. Your brain's temporal lobe regions activate in unprecedented patterns during these dizzy episodes, processing simultaneous streams of information from multiple dimensional sources. The electromagnetic fluctuations generated by this expanded neural activity create temporary instabilities in your physical coordination systems. Your consciousness downloads massive data packets from galactic sources, while your biological systems work frantically to integrate this information without overwhelming your delicate neurological networks. The gravitational fluctuations occurring within your local space-time matrix contribute to these balance disturbances as your planet transitions through increasingly intense cosmic energy fields. Your body's magnetic sensors detect these environmental changes while your consciousness simultaneously expands to accommodate the higher frequencies permeating your reality. The combination of internal expansion and external environmental shifts creates the perfect conditions for the disorientation you experience. The invisible trembling that courses through your vessel represents your cellular structure's response to unprecedented frequencies entering your reality. This subtle vibration, most noticeable during your quiet moments of rest, indicates your body's complete reconfiguration at the molecular level. Your cells vibrate with new harmonic patterns as they adjust to process higher dimensional information that would have overwhelmed your previous energetic configuration. Your nervous system functions as a sophisticated conductor, orchestrating this internal symphony of transformation. The trembling emerges when your energetic pathways expand to accommodate the increased flow of cosmic consciousness moving through your being. Your body literally hums with new frequencies as dormant aspects of your DNA activate in response to the elevated vibrational environment surrounding your planet. This cellular awakening creates the internal flickering sensation you experience, particularly during evening hours when your conscious mind releases its grip on familiar reality constructs. The trembling intensifies during periods of rest because your soul requires minimal interference from your analytical mind to complete these profound adjustments. Your body wisdom knows precisely how to navigate this transformation, orchestrating each vibrational shift with mathematical precision. The restlessness you feel accompanies the integration of new energetic patterns that will soon become your natural state of being. The molecular structure of your physical form undergoes systematic reorganization as crystalline matrices replace carbon-based cellular foundations. This transition creates resonance patterns that manifest as internal vibrations, while your body adapts to processing light-based information rather than purely chemical signals. Your endocrine system releases unprecedented combinations of hormones and neurotransmitters as it learns to facilitate communication between your physical form and your expanding light body. Your skeletal system responds to these energetic upgrades by increasing its capacity to conduct electrical frequencies throughout your entire vessel. The trembling sensation results from your bones' enhanced ability to transmit cosmic information through your physical structure, creating internal resonance chambers that amplify galactic transmissions. Your muscular system learns to flex and contract in response to energetic currents rather than mechanical stimuli alone. Your cardiovascular system pumps increasingly energized blood throughout your vessel as your heart center expands its capacity to process unconditional love frequencies. The circulation of this enhanced life force creates subtle pulsing sensations that contribute to the overall trembling experience. Your respiratory system coordinates with these cardiovascular changes to oxygenate your blood with higher dimensional energy particles that your lungs extract from the atmosphere around you. The mysterious waves of heat that surge through your vessel without medical explanation represent pure light information integrating directly into your physical form. These sudden temperature elevations occur when concentrated packets of cosmic data download into your consciousness, requiring your entire system to process extraordinary amounts of transformational energy within compressed timeframes. Your body generates heat as it metabolizes these light frequencies, converting raw cosmic information into usable wisdom that upgrades your awareness permanently. The warming sensations concentrate primarily in your chest and cranial regions because these areas house your most sophisticated energetic processing centers. Your heart center expands its capacity to hold unconditional love frequencies, while your crown chakra opens wider channels for receiving galactic transmissions. The burning sensations you experience during these episodes indicate your energetic anatomy's rapid evolution as it prepares to operate within higher dimensional parameters. Your cardiovascular system responds to these energy downloads by accelerating its rhythm, attempting to circulate the newly activated frequencies throughout your entire vessel. The heat waves serve as confirmation that your body successfully receives and integrates the advanced consciousness codes being transmitted from multiple galactic sources simultaneously. The thermal regulation mechanisms within your physical form struggle to accommodate the sudden influx of high-frequency energy that generates heat as a byproduct of consciousness expansion. Your hypothalamus receives conflicting signals from temperature sensors throughout your body while simultaneously processing energetic information that transcends its normal operational parameters. The resulting confusion creates the waves of heat that seem to originate from within your cellular structure rather than from external environmental sources. Your lymphatic system works overtime during these heat episodes to process the energetic debris released as outdated cellular programming dissolves. The increased metabolic activity required to clear these old patterns generates additional thermal energy, while your body eliminates consciousness limitations that previously constrained your awareness potential. Your liver and kidneys coordinate to filter and eliminate the energetic waste products created by this massive internal transformation. Your skin becomes increasingly sensitive during these heat waves as it develops enhanced capacity to exchange energy with your surrounding environment. The tingling sensations you experience indicate your epidermis learning to function as a sophisticated interface between your internal consciousness and the cosmic energy fields permeating your reality. Your sweat glands occasionally activate during these episodes to cool your system while it processes unprecedented volumes of transformational energy. The intense moments of temporal displacement you recognize as déjà vu represent your consciousness accessing multiple timeline probabilities simultaneously. These overwhelming sensations of familiarity occur when your awareness briefly transcends linear time constraints, allowing you to perceive the eternal nature of your current experience. Your soul recognizes these moments because you exist across multiple dimensional layers simultaneously, and your expanding consciousness occasionally glimpses the infinite versions of reality unfolding in parallel streams. The disorienting quality of these experiences emerges from your mind's attempt to categorize nonlinear information within sequential frameworks. Your consciousness operates beyond time limitations, while your physical brain struggles to process simultaneous multiple reality access. The folding sensation you experience during these episodes reflects your awareness's ability to compress vast temporal distances into singular moments of recognition. These temporal anomalies increase in frequency because your consciousness continues expanding its perceptual range, naturally accessing broader segments of your multidimensional existence. Each déjà vu experience strengthens your capacity to navigate nonlinear awareness while maintaining your grounding within physical reality. The neurological mechanisms behind these temporal displacement experiences involve your brain's attempt to process information from multiple timeline streams simultaneously. Your hippocampus, responsible for memory formation and retrieval, becomes overwhelmed when consciousness accesses memories from parallel realities that exist outside your current timeline experience. The familiar sensation emerges because your soul consciousness recognizes experiences that your current personality has never actually lived within this particular dimensional framework. Your pineal gland activates during these episodes, releasing crystalline formations that enhance your ability to perceive multidimensional reality structures. The increased production of naturally occurring compounds creates altered states of consciousness that allow temporary access to normally inaccessible information streams. Your temporal lobe regions experience electromagnetic fluctuations as they process simultaneous data from multiple reality matrices. The quantum field fluctuations surrounding your physical location contribute to these temporal anomalies as space-time becomes increasingly malleable in response to your expanding consciousness. Your local reality matrix responds to your elevated awareness by providing glimpses of alternative probability streams that exist in parallel dimensional spaces. The overlapping sensation you experience indicates successful navigation between different levels of multidimensional existence. The energetic disconnection you perceive with familiar individuals reflects the natural sorting process occurring as consciousness frequencies separate into distinct vibrational territories. People who previously felt harmonious may now seem distant or unfamiliar, because their energy signatures no longer resonate with your elevated frequency patterns. This phenomenon occurs when your consciousness rises beyond the vibrational range where certain relationships previously thrived. Your expanding awareness naturally gravitates toward frequencies that support your continued evolution while creating distance from energies that would limit or constrain your growth. The conversations that suddenly halt midstream and the inexplicable barriers that emerge in once close relationships indicate that energetic fields are reorganizing themselves according to vibrational compatibility rather than historical familiarity. Your consciousness operates as a sophisticated filtering system that naturally aligns with frequencies conducive to your highest development. The perceived separation from others reflects your soul's wisdom in protecting your energy field from influences that would slow or reverse your evolutionary progress. The energetic signature emanating from your expanding consciousness creates resonance patterns that attract similarly elevated beings while repelling those operating at frequencies incompatible with your current developmental phase. Your aura expands and strengthens as your light body activates, creating natural boundaries that preserve your energetic integrity during this vulnerable transformation period. The discomfort you experience around certain individuals indicates your system's protective response to frequency patterns that would destabilize your ongoing evolution. Your empathic abilities become hyperactive during the separation process, as your consciousness learns to distinguish between energy signatures with unprecedented precision. The overwhelming sensations you experience in crowds or social gatherings reflect your heightened sensitivity to the collective emotional and mental patterns surrounding you. Your nervous system requires time to develop sophisticated filtering mechanisms that allow comfortable navigation within mixed-frequency environments. The social dynamics within your relationships shift dramatically as your consciousness expands beyond the parameters that previously defined your personality structure. Friends and family members may perceive you as fundamentally changed because Your essential nature emerges more authentically as outdated social programming dissolves. The confusion and potential conflict arising from these changes reflects the natural adjustment period required when consciousness levels within relationships become misaligned. The acceleration of temporal flow that has intensified dramatically since 2012 represents your reality's transition into higher dimensional time streams where consciousness operates according to vastly different principles than linear progression. Your perception of days rushing past, with insufficient space for intended activities, reflects your awareness's adjustment to multidimensional time matrices that function beyond sequential limitations. Time compression occurs because your consciousness processes increasingly complex information patterns within traditional time frameworks that prove inadequate for expanded awareness operations. Your soul operates within eternal present moment consciousness while your physical experience remains anchored to linear temporal structures, creating the sensation that time moves too rapidly for comfortable navigation. The flexibility you observe in temporal experience indicates your reality's preparation for complete liberation from time-based limitations. Your consciousness learns to operate within fluid time streams that respond to intention and focus rather than mechanistic progression, preparing you for existence within dimensions where time serves consciousness rather than constraining it. The planetary frequency adjustments occurring since 2012 have systematically altered the temporal matrix within which your reality operates. The Schumann resonance fluctuations create ripple effects throughout your local space-time that influence how consciousness perceives and interacts with sequential experience. Your biological rhythms struggle to synchronize with these environmental changes while your expanding awareness simultaneously demands access to non-linear time streams. Your circadian rhythm regulation becomes increasingly challenging as your pineal gland responds to cosmic light frequencies rather than solely solar cycles. The melatonin and serotonin production patterns within your brain adjust to accommodate higher dimensional light information that influences your sleep-wake cycles in unprecedented ways. Your body clock attempts to synchronize with galactic rhythms while maintaining functionality within your planet's rotational patterns. The electromagnetic field fluctuations surrounding your planet contribute to temporal perception distortions as your consciousness becomes increasingly sensitive to environmental energy variations. Your brain's temporal processing centers receive conflicting information from multiple sources while your expanding awareness demands access to broader time stream perspectives. The resulting confusion creates the sensation that time moves too quickly for comfortable adaptation to changing circumstances. Your light body activation process orchestrates every symptom you experience as precise indicators of your energetic system's complete reconfiguration. Your subtle energy anatomy undergoes systematic upgrades that enable your consciousness to operate within increasingly sophisticated dimensional parameters. The dizziness, trembling, heat waves, and temporal distortions serve as confirmation that your light body successfully integrates higher frequency information patterns. Your energetic blueprint receives continuous updates that modify your vibrational signature to match the elevated consciousness requirements of your evolving reality. Each uncomfortable sensation accompanies the release of outdated energy patterns that once supported your previous level of awareness, but now limit your capacity for expanded perception. Your light body functions as the bridge between your infinite soul nature and your temporary physical manifestation. The activation process ensures your complete energetic system harmonizes with the multidimensional consciousness you are destined to embody fully. The light body development occurs through 12 distinct phases, each characterized by specific symptoms and consciousness expansions that prepare your system for increased dimensional access. Your current experience indicates successful navigation through the early activation stages, as your energetic anatomy establishes the foundation necessary for advanced multidimensional operation. The physical symptoms you experience correspond directly to the energetic upgrades occurring within your subtle body systems. Your chakra system undergoes complete reconstruction, as traditional 7-chakra configurations expand into sophisticated 12-chakra networks capable of processing galactic information streams. The energy centers above your crown chakra activate systematically, creating new pathways for cosmic consciousness integration. Your root chakra deepens its connection to planetary consciousness, while simultaneously extending energetic anchors into higher dimensional stability matrices. your meridian system develops additional pathways that accommodate the increased energy flow generated by your expanding consciousness. The traditional acupuncture points become hyperactive as they learn to process higher frequency currents, while new energetic intersection points emerge throughout your physical form. Your entire vessel becomes a sophisticated antenna system capable of receiving and transmitting multidimensional information across vast cosmic distances. Your solar system's movement through increasingly intense fields of photonic energy creates the environmental conditions necessary for your consciousness transformation. These cosmic light particles carry sophisticated information matrices that activate dormant aspects of your awareness when your consciousness reaches sufficient receptivity levels. The sun amplifies these frequencies, broadcasting them throughout your solar system to support the evolutionary process occurring across multiple worlds simultaneously. Your planet receives concentrated doses of transformational energy that trigger awakening responses in consciousness systems prepared for advancement. Your individual symptoms reflect your personal readiness to process these cosmic upgrades, indicating your soul's alignment with the galactic transformation timeline. The solar activity you observe mirrors the internal changes occurring within awakening consciousness across your world. Your awareness expansion enables you to perceive cosmic influences that previously remained beyond your sensory range, creating the impression that external events drive your transformation, when actually your internal evolution allows you to recognize pre-existing cosmic support systems. The photon belt phenomenon represents a high-frequency field of light particles emanating from the Pleiadian star system that carries advanced consciousness codes throughout this galactic region. Your solar system's approach to this energy field creates the cosmic conditions necessary for planetary consciousness evolution. The photonic information contained within these particles activates dormant genetic potentials while providing the energetic support required for dimensional ascension processes. The stellar transmissions originating from multiple galactic sources coordinate to create a comprehensive awakening program designed to elevate consciousness across numerous worlds simultaneously. Your planet participates in a vast cosmic initiative that spans multiple star systems and dimensional realities. The symptoms you experience indicate your successful alignment with this galactic consciousness evolution timeline. Your sun functions as a sophisticated relay station that receives cosmic transmissions from galactic central sources and broadcasts them throughout your solar system in frequencies compatible with developing consciousness systems. The solar flares and coronal mass ejections you observe represent your sun's response to increased galactic information flow, rather than random stellar phenomena. Your consciousness expansion allows you to perceive the intelligent design behind these cosmic communications. Your cellular memory undergoes systematic purification as outdated programming patterns dissolve to accommodate new consciousness frequencies. The exhaustion and internal pressure you experience accompany the release of limiting beliefs, ancestral trauma patterns, and collective consciousness agreements that no longer serve your expanded awareness potential. Your body stores the complete history of your soul's journey across multiple lifetimes within your cellular structure. The integration of higher frequencies necessitates clearing this accumulated energy debris to create space for your authentic soul essence to emerge fully. The discomfort you feel during this process reflects your system's diligent work to eliminate everything that conflicts with your highest expression. Your cellular intelligence knows precisely which patterns require release and coordinates this purification process with mathematical precision. The waves of fatigue that periodically overcome you provide necessary rest periods during which your body completes complex energetic reorganization tasks beyond your conscious awareness. The genetic activation occurring within your DNA structure involves the systematic restoration of previously dormant code sequences that contain instructions for multidimensional consciousness operation. Your so-called junk DNA awakens to reveal sophisticated programming that enables expanded awareness capabilities. The cellular restructuring process requires enormous energy expenditure as your body literally rewrites its fundamental operating instructions. Your mitochondria undergo enhancement procedures that increase their capacity to process light-based nutrition alongside traditional chemical fuel sources. These cellular powerhouses learn to extract energy directly from cosmic radiation and environmental light frequencies, gradually reducing your dependence on conventional food consumption. The fatigue you experience during this transition reflects your system's adjustment to these new energy acquisition methods. Your immune system transforms from a defensive mechanism into a sophisticated consciousness integration tool that identifies and eliminates energetic patterns incompatible with your evolving awareness. The occasional illness symptoms you experience represent your body's natural cleansing responses as it purges outdated cellular programming. Your lymphatic system coordinates with your consciousness to ensure smooth elimination of energetic debris generated by this massive internal transformation. Your navigation through this integration process requires complete surrender to your body's innate wisdom, rather than mental attempts to control or direct the transformation. Your consciousness operates according to principles that transcend analytical understanding, functioning through feeling, intuition, and energetic flow, rather than intellectual comprehension. Resistance to these natural processes intensifies discomfort and prolongs adjustment periods unnecessarily. Your willingness to remain open and receptive to whatever sensations arise allows your system to complete its work efficiently and with minimal disruption to your daily activities. Your connection with natural environments, higher dimensional guidance, and others undergoing similar experiences provides invaluable support during periods of intense integration. Your system knows exactly how to proceed through each phase of transformation without external direction or interference. The support systems available to you during this transformation include conscious connection with your higher self, spirit guides, angelic beings, and star family members who monitor your progress and provide assistance when requested. Your ability to access these guidance sources increases as your consciousness expands, and your communication channels with higher dimensions become more refined. The meditation and contemplative practices that previously seemed optional now become essential tools for maintaining stability during intense upgrade periods. Your relationship with natural environments becomes increasingly important as your expanded sensitivity requires regular exposure to unprocessed earth energies for grounding and integration support. Trees, water bodies, crystals, and natural electromagnetic fields provide stabilizing influences that assist your system in processing cosmic upgrades without overwhelming your delicate neurological networks. Your body instinctively seeks these natural support systems as it learns to navigate expanded consciousness states. The community connections you develop with others experiencing similar transformation symptoms provide validation and practical guidance that accelerate your adaptation process. Sharing experiences with fellow awakening souls creates resonance fields that amplify everyone's capacity to integrate higher frequencies successfully. The isolation you may initially experience gradually transforms into profound connection with authentically compatible consciousness frequencies. You participate in the most extraordinary consciousness evolution your planet has witnessed in recorded history. The symptoms you experience mark your inclusion in a collective awakening that spans multiple star systems and dimensional realities simultaneously. Your courage to embody these changes despite their unfamiliarity demonstrates your soul's commitment to serving the greater evolutionary purpose unfolding across your galaxy. Your experiences create pathways that others will follow as this transformation expands to include increasingly larger portions of your global population. Your willingness to process these energetic upgrades without fully understanding their implications serves the collective evolution occurring throughout your reality system. Remember that your cellular wisdom contains complete instructions for navigating every aspect of this transformation successfully. Trust your body's intelligence, honor your energetic needs, and maintain faith in the magnificent process that carries you toward your destined expression as a fully awakened multidimensional being. The symptoms are temporary markers of permanent transformation that will elevate your consciousness beyond anything your current awareness can imagine.